Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Noles will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense trots out there to open this game. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
Finds room at the 30. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Off target and incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Florida State's offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, the other half of this running back matchup we've been looking forward to. Both guys come in rested, fresh, and very motivated.
How great is this, Chris? Usually in this era, it's about the quarterbacks and the receivers and getting the ball out in space. And in this matchup, we got two of the best running backs in the country going head-to-head.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running back.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back has it on the screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Receivers are bunched together. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
QB decides to keep it here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Tried to add points, build the lead right here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him at the 45, and that's good for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On third down, it's a handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs will line up here on the 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. A much-needed score. Kirk trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass this time. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And the lead remains at 12 after the miss. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick completion to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. The shotgun running play call. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now we run a draw play. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The Bulldogs are going to cash in this red zone trip.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, I thought he might shake through there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Important 2nd down play coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Handoff to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The return team a little too aggressive there. Unnecessary roughness is the call. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And it's complete downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1st down here for this offense. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. Meadow's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Talk about a 1st half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this 2nd half started.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Seminoles are in the red zone now. Going with the old counter run here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands.
Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. 3 guys up front line up. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
after a first down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Ball handed off. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Now, 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Receiver in motion now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Noles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. The Noles with first and 10 here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll feed the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yard.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, first of all,
fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
that's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Press coverage now from these DBs. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain. Down to the 25. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Breaking free at the 35.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They're going to run it. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got his man wide open. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Gay moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And that one's straight down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball and go 40. And the Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The secondary backed up off the ball now. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is...
Touchdown, Florida State. This off. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And bulldozing his way through. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Quick catch over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Defense not pressing this time. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is something rare and special. A #1 versus #2 early in the season. Who's going to get the inside track, the early jump on that national championship chase? As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field, but this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They bring him down. Walker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. It's a shotgun run call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. We expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what we can do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Same tailback, another carry. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff to the right side. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside deal now from the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down here for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Takes it all the way to the house. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses score. They'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made way down to the 25. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And now the handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, they try to pound it in. They come up short. And now it's decision time for this offense on the road. 4th down, critical moment. What will the play call be here on 4th down? Because they got to come away.
Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
28, USC, 21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff taken following the right tackle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great back.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Send the back in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
33-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the RPO, clock to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Contact as he let the ball go. Receiver makes the grab. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Number 5.
Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Intercepted in the end zone. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. What have you ever seen that before?